Welcome back to your next listen. Today I'm going to talk about Legrand, specifically two songs, which is Breakdown and Little Hero. I'm going to be mostly focusing on Breakdown, as that's the one I want to talk about, but I couldn't talk about some of the things I'm going to talk about in Breakdown without first mentioning that I'm also going to be talking about Little Hero. It doesn't make much sense now, but it will in a second. So, Breakdown is a super acoustic, super staccatoed, like superhero, mental health kind of song. Mentally, I really like the song as a story writer and really enjoying the story in the song itself. But I also just really like the music. I want to play a bit here. It's not going to be like the intro of the song, it's just going to be somewhere in the middle. But as always, check out the full song in the description. I will leave a link to it. As always, please go listen to these artists. I really appreciate them for making this music. But if you will come with me for just one moment, I will show you the part I really like.
I keep my head up, never am I gonna let up. Set myself up for everything better than I could pull up. With some superlatives and jealous, for how the grind is imbalanced. But when I'm ready to let up, my demons fall overzealous. Like, hey, now I got a problem in the city. Say, hey, now I see a crowd, keep my face down. Say, hey, now I got a problem and it's with me. Say, hey, now it kinda hurts, kinda hate how I'm on the verge of a breakdown.
I think that really shows why I love this song so much. It's so acoustic, you can hear the snapping, the clapping. I love all the percussion in it, how it's not full percussion, it's just, I think it's called body percussion is what they call it. But it's just clapping, it's just snapping, and it's just vocal sounds. And then the humming comes in, and it's all harmonizing, and it's just so good. It really brings you into it. Oh, I love it, and I recommend you listen to the full song with both earphones in, because then it really harmonizes in both of your ears, and it's so good. But I can't talk about this song without talking about another superhero song that Legrand wrote. A lot of his superhero music is about, how do you put it? I suppose it would be like the most modern view on a realistic trope, where it's like super dark and gritty, even though that's not technically the correct way of using that trope, like using it to describe the situation. It's close enough that I feel comfortable saying that. So in Breakdown, it's all about a superhero who's struggling with mental health, and he's desperately trying to save a city, and no one is appreciating this, or like he can't get any help because he's the one who has to save the city. There's another one I like called Little Hero, and I'll just play a little part of it that I think will explain why I like this.
Little hero's not afraid of the danger. Little hero's gonna go and save the day. Everybody's so impressed by his strength. Everybody doesn't see that he's actually not that brave. Some people fight for the noblest of reasons. Some people fight for their wives and their rights. But little hero's bravery has a secret. Little hero only fights cause he wants to run from your friends, from your family.
So, I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler. But that actually isn't the finish of that song. The chorus, the little hero only fights because he wants to run, is not actually what they're saying, but you have to listen to the full song to get the actual version. So go do that. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So, just kind of like summarize what we just talked about. I really like songs that harmonize super well. I think there's a similar structure between the two songs. In first one, Breakdown, there's that harmonizing that comes from the humming and just the music blending together super well. He does it in Run Little Hero 2, but it's done by that piano. So you can go back and listen to that when you guys go listen to the full song. And you can hear that it's sort of the same kind of structure, but it's not exactly. I think both songs are really good and both tell the story they really want to do. I've actually written like short stories based off of Run Little Hero, because it's just such a cool idea for a character that I really liked it, and I wanted to try writing my hand at a character that would be like that. Not gonna share it, you gotta go find it on your own if you really want to, but I really like the idea, and I love the songs for how acoustic and clear they come. It's all just that idea of the same repeating patterns with just little clicks, little changes to the notes to bring you back in over and over again. It's what makes songs catchy, and I really like it. I just like Legrand, okay? As always, I'm going to leave the links in the description to the songs. Please go subscribe to Legrand. I really like this guy, and I'd love for him to keep making music. So, thanks for listening. But I don't want you here anymore. Go listen to the songs in the description. And I will welcome you guys back next time. Bye.